And hello, all my fellow nerds out there. This is Oracle Nerd Richie, and welcome back once again to Ace Attorney: Truth and Consequences. So last time we started looking through through a few testimonies. We looked through Greta and Dat Arabel's testimonies, and honestly, again, I didn't think I was gonna get it right the first time. um, but I actually went back and looked at some of the special dialogue. There's also a video of it somewhere on YouTube that you guys can probably look for. It, so you can actually present any person, and you can get different dialogue depending on who you present. So, and there's no penalties either. So yeah, I went back to look at the other dialogue. It's all pretty funny. I love it. But right now we're gonna be continuing the trial that we're currently in. January 2nd, 2:05 p.m. Hazakura Temple Defense Lobby. Girls, it's okay. We have more time. I hate that you have to go back to the detention center, but it's only temporary. I'll keep investigating until I figure out what happened, okay? Oh, Pearly, it's not so bad in there. I mean, I've been in there plenty of times, and I survived. You'll be alright. Hey, do you want a hug or something? Okay then, it was just a suggestion. Don't take it personally. I don't think she wants affection from anyone right now. I know, but still... I don't even know how I was going to finish that sentence. It'll be okay, Nick, as long as you keep fighting for her. I can hug you. Actually, would you? That would help. Aww, Trucy and her papa. I completely forgot there was voice acting. Trucy and her papa, it's so cute.
Yeah. Thanks, Jersey.
Oh, that's so cute. Better? A little. Where are you going now? Do you need me to help you? I think I'm okay with Maya. Unless you want to. No, I'm fine. I just want to go home if that's alright. Of course. I'm sorry I couldn't get the moon matrix figured out fast enough. Don't be. It's complicated. You said you didn't sleep last night. Are you alright? I think I'm going to take a nap when we get back. I need some rest. Yes, please do. I don't want you running yourself ragged. I think I know how to get it to read the heart monitor. I just need to wear it today. And sorry about that, guys. I completely forgot that they were doing fire alarm testing in my building. My bad. I just... Then maybe we can get those locks taken care of. Definitely. Do you think you could do tonight? Actually, I don't think I'll finish it until tomorrow. That's cutting it close, but I don't want to rush you. I'm sorry. It's okay, I mean it. You're doing enough on your own. Hey, so my bodyguard is in the detention center right now. Oh, Albie, I forgot. Yeah, what are we going to do about that? I don't like the idea of you in that dwelling by yourself. Hey, if you're okay with it, I can stay. Big guy, I can keep you safe. But aren't you a movie star? Better than that, he's the Steel Samurai. On TV. He played him on TV. Please tell me you understand that. Yeah, but he did all his own stunts. He could fight off a burglar. Wait, when did you get here? There's those bald guys with guns outside Karine. True, but they were there the night of the murder and they didn't stop it. You don't think they let the killer pass them, do you? That's a scary thought. If you're wondering if this is Kestro's work, I wouldn't bother. It wasn't him. He's sneaky. You've seen the kinds of crazy things he's been able to do. It doesn't fit his MO. Nothing. No. He has nothing to do with Karine. Ugh. But he could have paid off the guards or something. No, Edgeworth is right. This doesn't sound like him. This was personal. If you're sure, I'm sure. Okay, we can take Kestrel off the suspect list then. Do you think we can maybe try to see if we can find more prints? Prints? Fingerprints in the summoning chamber to figure out what spirit was channeled. Oh, that wouldn't be possible. Fingerprints don't transfer when channeling. So even if Nadia did channel someone, the spirit would be leaving her prints, not theirs. I see. Yeah, that does make it more complicated then. Who should we investigate? We should get to investigating. I want to make sure we have time to get everything. Good idea. January 2nd, Kurain Village. So, what are you thinking? There are a few places we could go. You think Iris would let us into the guest dwelling? Dwelling 3? Oh yeah, she did share it with Nadia. She doesn't have to. I've got a master key. You don't have to look so excited. You're not excited? What's that look on your face then? I realized in the trial that you need someone to keep you from going nuts. That's me. I'm someone. I'm still on edge. You got this, Nick. I believe in you 100%. Still, I think you should ask Iris's permission first. Permission is for whims. You gotta break and enter once in a while. I'm astounded that you've managed to go almost 30 years without a single felony. Well, you know, my number's probably going to come up one of these days. Not if I have anything to do with it. Unless you steal Edward's car or something, then you're on your own. Steal Edward's car, you say? Don't even think about it. Too late. Anyway, guess Dwelling 3 is near the school, right? It's on the way, near Lake Ek too. We could also check in on Greta. You didn't see, but she had Cyclops last I spoke to her. Aw, I missed the Cyclops face. I really make a face, huh? Like I said, it's easy to miss, but I know you well enough to recognize it. I wonder if Apollo makes a face when he's looking for ticks. I'm pretty certain he does. He actually like tightens his wrist, doesn't he? He does, and you don't want to be on the receiving end of it, trust me. But yeah, Greta has some locks. Rafa did too. We'll have to check in on her as well. I can't remember Albie saying something about seeing someone. He's probably by the school, so we could swing by and ask him too. Our first stops are guest dwelling 3 near the school and find Albie. Good start. Alright. Okay. Guest dwelling 3. Jerry 2nd, Kurine Village, guest dwelling number 3. This is it. Yeah, looks like it. I don't feel right if Iris isn't here. What? I have the master key. If she didn't want me to have access, she shouldn't have let me become master. Were you master? I mean, I thought there was a ceremony. Kind of. I have some of the perks. Anyway, the key fits. We can go in. Okay then. Nadia's room. Very neat. So I expected. Yeah, looks like it. I suppose you should look around and see if we can find something. Anything that tell us who she channeled. Yeah, we should. Alright. Nice picture. I'm assuming that came with the dwelling though. Yeah, probably. I don't know. I didn't decorate it myself. I thought she had flown a picture of flowers all the way from Kurain though. No, probably not. Checking the back just in case. Nope, nothing. This picture is officially irrelevant. Hey, that narrows it down a little, right? Yeah, I guess so. Curtains are drawn. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. It was nighttime. Are you okay? You didn't give me the impression you were all that close. We weren't. Still, this has to be hard on you. She was your second cousin. Yeah, she was. Although family's kind of hit and miss with me. Yeah, you can say that again. It's okay if you need some time. I'm okay, Nick. Let's keep going. Books on channeling in Kurayani's history. Nadia must have been really into that kind of thing. Weird she never mentioned it. She was born in Kurayan, right? Yeah, I think so. Aren't there any other mediums there? I remember you keeping your powers secret. I actually forgot I had second cousins there. We didn't really speak much. Greta and Nadia must have kept their powers hidden too. That's what it looks like, yeah. Plot thickens. But I have no idea what all this means. No clues here. Nadia's dresser. Looks like she put her clothes in pretty neatly. Hey, there's something here though. Oh? Letters, by the looks of things. From whom? See for yourself. My precious Nadia, I may not be long for this world, but do not forget everything I taught you. I did this for you, for us, and you, my dear, are more valuable to me than my own life. I pray you get a chance soon. Do not delay. Time will run out eventually. Just remember that just remember that you alone can fulfill his purpose. You alone are worthy. I am proud to call myself your father. You are my greatest accomplishment. You deserve to have Kurayan at your beck and call. You are greatest among them. How long I waited to have a child such as you. How long I waited to see the day my line could achieve greatness. We may be in the branch in Karain, but we are the greatest in Karayin. Seeing you channel your first spirit at your young age was the best moment of my life. It was the day I knew you were destined for far more than my cousins ever shall. So do not pay them any heed. They are nothing compared to you. Stand tall, my dear. There is only one more obstacle in your way, but you have to overcome far more than just her. You are you are more worthy than she will ever be. It looks like they're from her parents. What do you think it is they're trying to push her into doing? I have no idea. They certainly put the pressure on her. And we were right. They favored her for sure. That's horrible. I have a feeling this relates to what happened last night. I'm going to hang on to these. Nadia's letters add to court record. You would go through the trash. You never know what you'll find. Anything? There's this, some kind of powdery substance, isn't it? But it's empty. A label here says diazepam. Diazepam. Do you know what that is? Diazepam? Yeah, that's what they found in my system. There's her smoking gun. So to speak, Nadia drugged you. Yeah, that just about proves it. Make sure to keep the prints intact. We can have Emma take a look at it later. Good idea. But this is promising. It means we're on the right track. I don't see anything else that might be important. I don't either. We should look somewhere else. Okay. Oh, okay. I thought there was something on top of the dresser. I thought I could click on that. Sis. No clues here, but there's something on top of the bed. I don't know what that is. No clues here. What else am I supposed to check? Okay, dresser, picture, window, bed, table, trash, this. What am I missing? Can we move anywhere? Oh! Outside bathroom. Bathroom. Looks like a typical bathroom. We should still look around. Never know what you may find. Definitely. Okay. Let's see. What can we find? Who's... There's a lot of makeup. I didn't think Iris or Nadia were into it. I don't know much about it, but it does seem a bit excessive. Though this stuff looks like kind of old. They'd had it for a while. I don't know much about makeup myself. I only use it if I get a breakout. But this looks like it was all yanked out at once. Yeah, like someone needed as much makeup as they could find. I don't think Nadia or Iris were wearing makeup when I saw them. I didn't I didn't notice, but I probably wouldn't have noticed either way. I wonder why someone felt the need to get out all their makeup. Maybe it was planned, like for the ceremonies. Maybe. Still, it seems out of character. But it's something to consider. What's this? Nick, you need to see this. What? Just look at this picture. That's Dahlia! Dahlia. You don't think... It would make sense, wouldn't it? But that's... Who would channel her? She's forbidden! Everyone knows she's a violent and very dangerous spirit. I mean, if Nick didn't prove that at that one trial, I don't know what does. True, but it fits. Someone channeled her alright. Do you think she's who Nadia channeled? Who else would fit the bill? It's not like she wasn't unwilling to kill you last time. Yeah, but it comes back to the same question. Why would Nadia want to kill me? That I don't know. I doubt she wanted to be master. No, I don't think so. There's another reason. I'm racking my brains. But I can't think of a single thing that makes sense. Nadia was such a rule follower. The idea of her channeling a dangerous forbidden spirit is ridiculous. And yet there's Dahlia's picture. Right there. She would have needed it to channel her. So why? What does she want? Is it possible they were in on it together? But killing Maya doesn't make sense. You're as stumped as I am, aren't you? If not more. But isn't that kind of risky? Risky? If Nadia channeled Dahlia, she'd be taking a massive risk. Dahlia would not go quietly, and she wouldn't just leave Nadia's body. She didn't leave Nadia's body. Not until Nadia was killed. That's right. But then we have to ask who would want to kill Dahlia? Or who would feel like she had to? The theory that Pearl was defending Maya is getting more and more plausible. But Pearl's killed someone? No, she couldn't have done that. Although, she had no other choice. I know what you're thinking, Nick. But I stand by what I said before. Pearlie is innocent. How can you be so sure? Don't you lose hope now. She didn't do this. You know she didn't. You're right. You're right. What was I thinking? There's always someone else. Exactly. So find her and let her have it. Believe me, I will. The second I find out whoever is putting Pearl through this hell... No, I shouldn't have dark thoughts like that. Pearl will be okay. So will Maya. We just have to get through this first. Anything else sticking out to you? Not really. Think we're done. This looks like hair products. Yeah. She did... See anything that sticks out to you? Not really. There's some gel, but that's not a surprise. That hairstyle Iris wears probably needs a bit to stay in place. I wouldn't know the first thing about that. Sure, because your hair stays that way all by itself. All it takes is a bit of hairspray, but not gel. They're not that different, Nick. And now I've learned something new. But I don't think there's a clue here, so let's move on. Okay. Is there anything? Scan until I find something. Is there really nothing else here? I mean, it's only the makeup, the hair products, and Dahlia's picture, and that's it. All right. I guess we're moving. I guess we're schmoving. Okay. I think we should go and see Albie at Corrine School of Channeling. Corrine School of Channeling. Hi, Mr. Wright. That movie star friend of yours is so cool. He has a real samurai sword. Oh, is that what he told you? Well, it's from the show he was in, but it looks real. Though actually, I don't know what a samurai sword is supposed to look like. But it's real and it's so cool and made of this rubbery material. I think that's so the actors don't get injured. Hey Albie, is it alright if I ask you a couple questions? Is it about the trial today? You were amazing. I don't know about amazing. Do you really think Nadia wanted to kill Maya? That's what makes the most sense at the moment. Yeah, that's what I thought too. But why would she want to do that? It's complicated. I'd be happy to explain later. But while I got you here, there are a few things I want to know. Ats. Did you happen to notice when Dash came in? No, I don't remember. I think I was asleep by then. So you don't remember anything? Sorry. No psych blocks, which means he's probably telling the truth. That's alright. You didn't know something was going to go down. I wish I could be of more help. Maybe you can. Albie, you said you saw someone that night, right? Oh yeah, I did. A woman. She was walking in that direction. I didn't see her well enough though. Do you think you'd recognize her if you saw her again? Maybe. I hope so. I wonder who it could have been. Is that really all we have to ask him? Wait, unless we can present something. Wait, oh my god, yeah. Yeah, was it Iris maybe? Was it Iris? It might have been. I don't know. Okay, so that's not a so that's a possibility. What was it, Monica? It could have been, but I'm not sure. It was the judge. That'd be hilarious. Was it Greta? I don't think so. She always wears that flashy outfit. But technically, I suppose it could have been. She has an alibi with Dad. It's probably not her. Ooh. 25. Deceased. Female. INFJ. Iris's identical twin. Died 10 years ago. She was a piece of work, and that's putting it lightly. That is putting it lightly too. Like you guys probably don't notice, but Delia Hawthorne is like my fourth most hated character in the series. Like fourth most hated character. Like, don't get me wrong, she's well written. I love how her character arc ends, but like I feel like it could be her. I feel like it could be her. I mean, just to make sure, was it Rafa? No, I didn't recognize her. The lady I saw was taller. Taller? Okay, so taller than Rafa, so that eliminates it. Yeah, it never really lists their heights, does it? Taller than Rafa. I don't. I think she would have noticed if it was Maya or Nadia. So that only leaves one possibility. I hate to ask this, but was it her? That's it. That's who I saw. Are you sure it wasn't Iris? It was this lady. I'm sure of it. So she does look a lot like Sister Iris, though. Why's that? It's a long story, but they were identical twins. It says she died in that file. You don't think that's the spirit Mystic Nadia was channeling, do you? If you're sure that's who you saw, I'm sure that's who it was. Believe me, it's in character for her. But Sister Iris is so nice. Yeah, she is. Of course she is. But her twin Dahlia, not so much. So what do you think happened? Well, Maya's channeled her before, but that was out of necessity. I think I need to have a chat with Iris. She might know a bit more about this. Nick, wait. Isn't this a bit too simple? Too simple? Think about it for a second. Nadia channeled Dahlia? It's like I said before, that's incredibly dangerous, even channeling her once. Who else do you think it could have been? Yes, I suppose it could have been her. Thanks for the help, Albie. Please, figure out what happened. I will. You can count on it. Hey, so Rafa and Bikini's guest dwelling is pretty close by. You think we should stop in? Good idea, Nick. I guess it's not a bad idea to take a look in there. Alright, guest dwelling 4. Guest dwelling number 4. There it is, dwelling 4. I'm sure Pearl wrote that it takes 10 minutes to walk here. It couldn't have taken us more than 7. Maybe because what you were doing was running, not walking. Give me a second to catch my breath, will ya? You're so old. You've been saying that since I was younger than you are right now. Age is a state of mind, Nick. If you say so. I don't think Rafa or Sister Bikini are here. In fact, I'm pretty sure they're still in Hazakura figuring out tomorrow's insight. Probably will be there all day. And would you look at that? A certain someone left the door unlocked. Maya. But it's the perfect opportunity to go through Rafa's stuff. Come on, Nick, it's for Pearly. That's true. You're such a bad influence on me. Yeah, I probably am. Okay, come on, let's go. January 2nd, guest dwelling, Rafa's room. Well, while we're here... Yeah, okay, let's snoop a little. Ooh. Can I just say I really like the music? It's very calming. Okay. Is that Pepto-Bismol on the desk? Hey, I recognize this. That's why you take when you got stomach issues, right? Yeah, looks like it. Was she not feeling well? I think nausea and vomiting are a side effect of a concussion. You might have been feeling sick. I hope she'll be okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Pepto-Bismol on her desk.
My name is Pepto Bismol.
The doctor said that as long as she's not overdoing it, she'll be fine, or she should be fine. True. I feel a bit bad for her though. Being overseas and away from home with stomach issues, that's brutal. But you're right. I'm sure she's fine. She doesn't seem nauseous to me. Symptoms usually clear up in a day or so. She's probably already past that stage. That's good. It's this laptop. Wow, it's got terrible security. All you had to do was touch the mouse and pat it and it came on. Don't read her emails. I'm not going to read her emails. Though we are snooping. Snooping doesn't mean reading someone else's private messages. Did we do that 2 cases ago, Maya? We just looked at Nadia's letters. Oh yeah, guess we did. Okay, but she's dead. She doesn't have much on her laptop anyway. Though she's got 503 hours on Valleys of Mystria. Rookie numbers. Didn't you say you barely had time for master and lawyer things? There's always time for gaming. Hey, I agree. I agree with this 100%. Besides, we need to finish that game with the portals. It's the oh my god, they play Portal. You know what? You know what? Yeah, Nick and Maya do seem to be the kind that would play Portal, of all things. I can't wait to have cake. No, Maya. No, Maya. The cake is a lie. So innocent. So naive. You know what? That's my headcanon now. They just play Portal in their spare time. Ooh, wait. You know what? I just had an idea. Okay, look. Lily, if you're watching this, please get the voice actors for Nick and Maya in this game to play Portal together. Please. I would love it if you did that. That would be so cool. There's a clock over here. It's several hours ahead. I think that's the time in Kurayin. Oh, that makes sense. Maybe she's homesick. Or jet lagged. You just said it to the right time. You never know what could happen. What kind of thing could happen if her clock was a few hours ahead? It's kind of a long story. Ask Larry sometime. Yeah, he would know. Fine then. Keep your secrets. These are a bunch of binders. What's in them? Let me see. That's strange. What's strange? They're full of old cases from Kurayin. Old cases? They're all from before last January. She circled some of the defendants' names and crossed out others. Why would she be doing this here? That's a good question. I thought this was her vacation. Is Otto Laev's in there? Oh, also I was actually told that the last name is pronounced Laev, like life, but I don't know. I kind of like pronouncing it Liev. It sounds more fancy that way. Is Otto Laev's in there? Yeah, but she crossed out his name. Most of the names are crossed out. All guilty verdicts. Seems that way. We should ask her about them. Rafa's case files. Files full of Koreanese cases from before January 2028. Okay. Very neat. A princess must keep her room neat and tidy, or something. And how much do you know about princesses? That they're usually in their castle. Oh, I love. Never change, sarcastic pasta. Never change, please. They're what? Maya, please tell me you're joking. Joking about what? I'll fix this, don't worry. Okay, sure. Wait, is there anything else? Okay, yeah, that's just the Pepto-Bismol. Oh, damn it. Okay, there we go. Is there anything else that I'm missing? Anything at all? Okay, that's also the hitbox for a bed. Wait, can we move? Okay, we can only move outside. There has to be something I'm missing here. Okay, well, there's nothing else in here, so let's head back. Go to Lakey K. Let's move up to Fay Manor. Here we go. Fay Manor. Oh, Wilbur, nice to see you again so soon. It was my first time testifying, could you tell? I think I nailed it. Sure you did. So, what can I do for you? Okay, can we talk to her? Oh, she still has the psych locks. Okay, well, you know what? I think we have enough evidence to do it, so that. Hmm. Your sister. Greta, you've been kind of dismissive about what happened to Nadia. Oh, and here I thought I was being so subtle. Thing is, people don't just hate their siblings for no reason. Never said there was a reason, Wilbur. True, but you're not going to tell me what it is, are you? I think it's by you. You you could say that, but I think I have a pretty good idea. The reason you hate Nadia, at least in part, has to do with this person, doesn't it? I mean, it has to be Laef, because he was found guilty, right? Your father, Otto Laef. Otto Life. And I'm sure your mother, too. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh? I think you do. They threatened you and Nadia differently, didn't they? Or treated them. They, they always did. In fact, Apollo even said you visited Otto in person. My brothers and I had better things to do. Really? Interesting. I never knew. I never mentioned your brothers. Oh, that's one. That's one down. Not everyone has a close family. Trust me, I understand that. I really do. Yeah, right. Stop it, will you? I don't know if I can do that. Parents, they treated Nadia differently because they favored her. Bingo. They favored her, didn't they? They always did. No matter what you did, you were never good enough for them. And because of that, you came to resent her. Not just because of your different personalities, but because she got all the attention and you were tossed aside like you didn't matter. But there was a reason for your parents favored your sister, wasn't there? What, other than she was more compliant than I am? That she was more obedient, more worthy of affection? They just favored her, that's all there is to it. I'm not so sure about that, because there was a pretty solid reason. This is why your parents favored Nadia. Oh wait, do you need evidence? Okay, it's the letters. Oh yeah, the letters, right? They thought she was greater than you. They considered her the greatest accomplishment. Why should I care about that? So what? They were full of delusions and grandeur. That much is pretty clear. They thought Nadia was worthy of some kind of honor that you weren't. And I think I have an idea of why. It doesn't matter. Oh, it matters a lot to you. It's it's a source of pain. They favored Nadia over you because you weren't straight. Can't channel spirits. That's definitely it. That's it, isn't it? You have four younger brothers, right? Once they realized you didn't have enough spiritual energy, they tried again. It took 5 more tries to have a second daughter. And not and Nadia was everything they hoped for. Everything they wish you had been. Damn. We got her. We got her, guys. We got her good. Unlock successful. What is it you want me to say? You're right. I can't channel spirits, and little Miss Perfection can. And the reason they had 6 kids, just because I can't channel worth the damn. I'm not trying to be disparaging or insulting. I just want to understand. You say you don't have a sister. Do you have a brother? No, but for what it's worth, being an only child was pretty lonely. Better lonely than second best. Look, Wilbur, siblings aren't all they're cracked up to be. They're not they're not built-in best friends. They're not someone to talk to. They're based on luck and luck alone. You either get you either get one you get along with or you don't. You either get parents who love both of you or parents who play favorites. Either way, it's not what you think it is. And being the least favorite kid, there's nothing lonelier. I thought when Nadia was born that she would be my best friend. I had four brothers. I was a total tomboy, sure, but I wanted a sister. But second she showed promise, it was Nadia this and Nadia that. Suddenly, she wasn't my sister. She was my replacement. They didn't care that what I did after that. Which is pretty damn rich too, because my mom was always second best in Kurain. That's why she moved to Kurain in the first place, so she'd be special. And my dad? He was obsessed with turning our family line into the new royal one. You know, because the Queen of Kurain is the only one who should be able to channel spirits. So when I was born, it was exciting until it wasn't. Soon they realized I wasn't destined to become the next queen. They tried for more. And Nadia became their princess in more ways than one. But Rafe was the future queen. Yeah, why do you think my dad killed that guy? Killed that guy. He was all set to kill the queen and princess, so Nadia could assume the throne. She descended from the Holy Mother after all. It would have been their shining moment, so excuse me if I didn't care if he got arrested. I wasn't about to reward that man for attempted regicide. And by that point, we weren't even talking anymore. I had no idea. It's not exactly a casual dinner conversation, you know. I just never would have guessed. I don't care anymore. So, what if my parents treated me like crap? I'm almost 39. My childhood ended ages ago. Greta, you're never too old to want your parents' approval. It's instinct. You want to be good enough. You want to make them proud. And when you can't do that, you're right. It's lonely. Hotshot attorney, spearheaded new justice systems in two countries. Your parents must be proud as hell. I don't like talking about my parents or my childhood. But I can tell you one thing. I was a disappointment too. I'm 36, but sometimes I get it. Maybe not your situation exactly, but I get it. Nick, it's fine, but you're in good company, Greta. I think I want to go lie down. Sure, of course. Is that true? About your parents? In the 12 years we've known each other, why do you think you've never met them? Yeah. Yeah, I guess. With all my family drama, I never... Of course you didn't ask. I never wanted you to. Do you think Greta did it? You mean kill Nadia? No, I don't. She has a motive. I guess she does. Do you think we should keep looking around somewhere else? Yeah, good idea. Nadia's letters updated in the court record. Damn. That was a lot to take in. That was a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I can understand where childhood trauma would come from. Because, like, your parents not appreciating you for what you do. And even though that's what a parent should do, is that because like having a child is a miracle, is not just a miracle of life, it's a gift. You shouldn't be, and so I'm pretty sure all the old lessons have taught you you shouldn't be taking gifts for granted. Okay, let's head to the Fame Manor. I feel like there should be some more there. Oh wait, or no, the meditation room. January 2nd, Corrine Village meditation room. Oh, Phoenix. I thought I'd see you. Yeah, I thought I should stop in. Maya and I found something. I thought you might want to run prints on it or something. I'm listening. There's a little bottle in Nadia's trash. Diazepam. Hmm. I, be- I bet it's got her fingerprints on it, meaning Pearl didn't drug Maya. I suppose I suppose I was onto something when I started calling you slick. I'll check that out. Now, all right. Should we move somewhere else? Because there doesn't seem to be anything we can examine here. Let's go to the winding way. Winding way. Hey Nick, now we're here. Hmm? It's just that the incinerator is here. I didn't think of this last time, but maybe there's something in there. Well, yeah, I guess it couldn't hurt to take a quick look around. Okay, let's see what's in there. Reach in as far as you can. If you turn that thing on, Nick, please, do you really think I'd burn you? I wouldn't put anything past you. That's... It looks like a piece of my robes, but I didn't throw these in here. This kind of takes me back. What are the odds? Why is this case looking so much like that case? Nick, you're making a face. Like the Cyclops face? More like the I don't like this situation one bit face. Well, I don't. I found something like this 11 years ago, too. Someone tried to burn robes like mine again? That's awfully suspicious. Why did they do that the first time again? To hide that two different people were dressed like you. But we already know that. I don't think Nadia would have burned a second set of robes. Yeah, that is strange. I'm going to hang on to this just in case. Burned cloth added to court record. A piece of cloth kind of looks like it came from Maya's robes, but seeing as she's wearing them, where could it have come from? Oh, Pearls, what did you do? If only it were this easy to make you feel better again. Okay, well, there's nothing else here. Let's go... Okay, we have to do a lot of moving in this chapter, don't we? Let's try the entrance. 32nd Karate Village. Boss, hey! I couldn't sleep, so I thought I'd join you. You couldn't sleep? You said you were up all night. Okay, that was an exaggeration. I kinda snoozed. I'm just too worried about what's going on. I want to help you. I want to help. I'm not in any position to say no. Come on. I'm looking for Iris. Have you seen her? No. Do you think she knows something? You know something about the spirit Nadia was channeling. You know who it was? Unfortunately, we do. Iris? She's... So she's dead and being channeled? Not exactly. She's a twin. It's a long story. Well, now I have to know. I'll give you the basics. I met her when I was in college. Dahlia, that is. She flirted with me and... Well, it was back when I was an art major. So I hadn't learned I wasn't the most mature back then. Yeah. Dude, this brings back a lot of memories. Anyway, she poisoned someone. Long story. And handed me the evidence. It was a necklace with a little bottle that had the poison in it. I kind of wore it for 8 months while I dated Iris, thinking she was Dahlia. You dated Iris thinking she was her twin? It was a long time ago. I was naive. If you were in college, you were probably older than me. Well, don't boys mature more slowly? Give me some slack, will ya? Well, Dahlia kind of murdered someone. Another long story. And I was accused of the crime. I actually met Mia because of that. She defended me. In my murder trial, that is. And she took you under her wing and mentored you after that? Oh yeah, she was really impressed with how well I no, I was held it together under pressure. Yeah, sure she was. You know I can hear your emotions, right? I'd cry too if you'd cry too if you turned out to be in love with a killer. During the trial? Okay, so it wasn't my finest hour. Can we get back to what happened? Mia had a bit of a past with Dahlia, so she really went after her. Even managed to prove she poisoned that guy too. That doesn't sound difficult. You were wearing the evidence, right? Oh, I was. And that's exactly how she... I ate it. You ate the necklace. Yes. With the poison. 21 and in love! Listen, you do stupid things when you're in love, okay? Anyway, yeah, Dahlia was proven guilty. I didn't know Iris was the person I dated. Then I became a lawyer and all the good things you've heard about me were true. Okay, sure. Then what? Dahlia was executed, but almost 10 years ago, she was channeled again. And this time she was channeled to kill Maya. And she would have if not for Godot. Why did she want to kill Maya? I think she wanted to get her revenge on Mia and me. But it didn't work, and I'd rather not explain the rest, if that's okay. It's sensitive for Maya. Of course, but I think we should see Iris. Yeah, and tell Rafa about who to call tomorrow. You okay? Yeah, I think so. Let's go to Hazakura and talk to them. Wait, but unfortunately, I think we're going to be doing that in the next episode. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to leave a like, comment what you think, share this video with your friends, and be sure to subscribe, click the bell so you don't miss a single notification. I'll see all of you in the next video. Goodbye.
You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason.